Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching my July favorites. I am so excited to sit down and share my favorite products with you guys. I love filming monthly favorites videos. It's just genuinely a lot of fun to choose all of the products that I've been loving throughout the month and then sit down and talk about them with you guys. I've been going a lot lighter with my makeup during the month of July. Today's look is a little bit more full coverage, but I've just been looking for products that will simplify my makeup routine. So I have a lot of those to share with you, as well as a bunch of affordable favorites. So I will kick it off with my favorite eyeshadow palette, but I did film a video on my 10-minute makeup look. So if it's not already up on my channel, it will be up soon. I'm trying to think which video it goes up first. I'm not sure exactly. If it's up on my channel, I'll link it below. If not, it will be up soon, but let's jump into it and I'll kick it off with my favorite palette of the month. So to be honest with you guys, I did not wear as much eyeshadow during the month of July as I normally do. I love doing my eyeshadow. I have so much fun doing it, but I actually got eyelash extensions at the end of June and I have been loving them. They really simplify my makeup routine. And I mentioned in a video that I was planning on getting them, and I got so many comments from people who hated their eyelash extensions. And I was so nervous that I was going to hate mine too, because it was like the day before I was going to get them. But the girl who did mine, her name is Catherine, she did such a good job. I felt like they were not, I have them on right now. I feel like they're not overwhelming. They don't like completely take over my entire eye. And I wanted something a little bit dramatic, but not too intense. And she just nailed it. So I love them. I would keep them on forever, honestly. They make everything so quick and easy, and I'm definitely going to keep them on at least through the end of August. I would probably keep them on longer, but it does kind of prevent me from trying out like mascara and other eye products. So I want to film an entire video on my experience, the pros, the cons. So if you have any questions, let me know in the description box below. But when I did wear eyeshadow, I reached for the ColourPop Sweet Talk palette. This was the palette that I purchased for the month of July, and I'm a little bit late to the game with this palette because it has been out for a while. I think technically it was like their spring palette, but I was going back and forth on it for such a long time because I wasn't sure if it was just another neutral palette. Sorry, I'm holding it down here because mine did break a little bit. It came broken, like some of the Super Shock shadows were shattered, and then I dropped it, so some of the regular shadows broke, but I really enjoy this. If you like pink eyeshadow like I do, this is going to be such a fun product for your makeup collection. I love wearing pink eyeshadow so much. I don't know why. I think people get like personally offended by the fact that I love pink eyeshadow, but I think it is so much fun. There are light pinks, dark pinks. You can wear it really for any occasion, and I have a lot of fun with it. So this is a fun way to incorporate pinks and neutrals into your makeup routine, but all of these colors tend to be very warm toned, so I just think it's been a really fun palette to use for the summertime. So I might have mentioned this product a few months ago because I really enjoyed it when I first got it, and then I ended up going back to my Urban Decay Primer Potion. But during the month of July, I've actually been reaching for the CoverGirl Lid Lockup Eyeshadow Primer again. This is a really good eyeshadow base. What's weird about this one is that when you first apply it, it doesn't really feel like a sticky eyeshadow base. But once it kind of sets down on your lid and then you apply shadow on top, it does feel a little bit sticky. And I know that I've gotten comments from you guys saying that your eyeshadows don't really apply super evenly when you wear this, and I can totally see that because when I go back to my Urban Decay Primer Potion, everything blends out a little bit more easily on top of that one compared to this one. You know, even during the hot summer weather, sometimes the Urban Decay Primer Potion isn't enough to really lock things into place for me all day long. I was in Florida, I was in Alabama, and even though I wasn't wearing a ton of makeup, when I did even blend like a bronzer into the crease, it was nice using this one because it just kept my eyes matte all day long and it prevented everything from creasing. So I definitely still recommend this. It's affordable, but keep in mind that it is a little bit sticky. So I have been testing out the ColourPop Just a Tint lip crayons. They did send them to me in PR, but there is one bundle that I have just been loving that I wanted to share with you guys. I have not worn all of them. They are sitting back there on my vanity because I have been enjoying them as a whole, but I know for sure that I've been loving the Coconuts About You bundle. So these retail for $7 each, or you can buy a bundle of 2 of them for $12. And these are just the perfect low maintenance lip colors for summertime. So they're really hydrating, sheer lip balm type products. Some of them are a little bit more pigmented than others, but I like the Coconuts About You set because both of them are kind of more on the nude side. The first shade, which is called Give Me Some More, is perfect when I barely want to wear a lip color. This is almost the same exact color as my natural lips, so it really just gives me a smooth, hydrated appearance and adds the slightest hint of color that I think is so perfect for everyday wear. I also like the shade Cherry Pickin', which is a little bit deeper. And this one's perfect if I just want something a little bit more dramatic. It's not super intense. It doesn't look like I have like a full-on opaque lipstick on my lips. It's just very glossy and natural looking and smooth and comfortable to wear, and you can reapply them on the go, and I have just been really loving this formula. It's so simple. It's just like a sheer lip balm, but it's perfect because a lot of times I just don't want to bother with like a heavy lip color. So I have two different cheek products that I wanted to share with you guys in today's video. The first one is the Flower Beauty Heatwave Luminous Bronzer. So I originally bought this to use as a bronzer because that's how they market it. This one is in the shade Sunrise. But I actually find that I like it better as a blush. It has a little bit of a red, warm undertone, so it could be really pretty as a bronzer if that's something that you typically look for. It definitely doesn't have like the typical warm, orangey, or even like cooler toned brown undertone. I mean, it is more on the cool tone side, but it almost has like this rosy red toned undertone. So I know a lot of people actually like that with their bronzers, but I love using this as a blush. It is so pretty and natural looking. It blends so effortlessly onto the skin. So it really is a nice formula, whether you reach for it as a bronzer or a blush, but it's just quick and easy to use. So a lot of times I'll either skip bronzer and skip highlighter and just go in with this all over the cheeks. And it just gives me a nice natural sun-kissed look. It's not orangey, it's not overly intense, it's very soft and beautiful. So this has been a really nice addition to my collection for the summertime, and I've just been really pleasantly surprised by it. I usually get my Flower Beauty products from Ulta, but they don't sell this on the Ulta website, so I actually picked this one up in stores at Walmart. My Walmart actually like redid their makeup displays. I stopped in there randomly one day and everything was so clean and fully stocked, so I do recommend checking this out at Walmart if you have one near you. I've also been loving my CoverFx Monochromatic Blush Duo. I have the shade Soft Peach, and this is a little bit more of an expensive cheek product, but I do think it's worth the money because it's kind of like a 3-in-1 product. You get a matte side and a shimmer side, so you can wear them alone for 2 separate looks, or you can combine them for a 3rd look and create more of a customized blush. I always thought that I would just wear them together, like combine the 2 shades, but I've actually been wearing it all 3 ways, and it's just a nice product to have. It's great for on the go because I'll just throw it in my makeup bag and I can kind of create whatever look I want, and I just enjoy it as a whole. The formula is very smooth and blendable, and it's really flattering on the cheeks. The only thing is that it is a little bit more subtle than I originally thought it would be. So if you have a darker skin tone, I would probably go with one of the darker duos. I am planning on picking up another one at some point. I'll probably wait for like Sephora's VIB sale or like my next Ulta coupon just because it is a little bit more expensive, but I totally think this is worth the high-end price tag. The formula is great, it's customizable, and it's just been a favorite of mine. This is a repeat favorite. I have talked about it so much on my channel this year that you guys are probably sick of hearing about it, but I feel like I can't film my July favorites and not mention this product because it is the one product that I was sure to apply every single time I wore makeup. It is the E.L.F. Oil Control Primer Mist. Are you sick of hearing about it yet? I apologize if you are, but I've gotten a few comments from you guys saying that you tried it and it is a lifesaver for you if you have oily skin or you're experiencing really hot summer weather. That honestly makes me so happy, like when you guys message me and say that one of my recommendations work out for you, because this really is a product that makes such a difference for me during the summertime. It keeps my oily skin from getting too oily throughout the day. There's only so much that like skincare and makeup can do for me personally, especially during the summertime, but this is one product that truly makes a difference. It is so lightweight and comfortable. It's so affordable. It's like $8. I just press it into my skin, apply my makeup, and my skin is so much less oily. And the last face product that I want to mention is from Urban Decay. I actually just got their Stay Naked foundation and concealer in the mail, so I want to film a wear test. But one of my summertime essentials is the All-Nighter Waterproof Setting Powder. Like I said, I was in Alabama and Florida earlier this month, and if it wasn't for this E.L.F. Oil Control Primer Mist and this Urban Decay powder, I probably wouldn't have even bothered with makeup because it would just slide completely off. But you guys, my makeup held up so well. I didn't really go in with like an intensely full coverage foundation. I just wore the primer, a little bit of concealer, and the powder, but I was so surprised. Like, I was sweating. We were outside in the sun from like 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. in Birmingham, Alabama, where it is so hot, and my makeup held up so well. So this powder is so interesting. They market it as a waterproof setting powder, and I find that it really does stay in place so well. I don't wear it all year round because I don't find that I need something so mattifying, but what's weird about this powder is that it doesn't look mattifying when you apply it. Like, it doesn't feel powdery or heavy, but it works so well. Unfortunately, mine did break. Once it hits pan, this is the difficult part, it tends to break up so easily. That kind of sucks because it is an expensive high-end powder. I am going to repurchase it though because I feel like it does make a difference for me during the summertime. I love this powder. I discovered it last year and I'm so glad that I did. The ColourPop Lippie Scrub is the best lippie scrub. This is my absolute favorite. I have the watermelon one, which I think might have been limited edition. I hope they bring it back and sell it separately because it is the best smelling lip scrub ever. But the actual formula is perfect. I've actually been testing out a few lip scrubs over the past few weeks, and this one is the best one that I've tried. It's the most affordable one that I've tried as well. I've tried one from Bite Beauty. I have one from Too Faced. This one is my favorite. It's like the perfect ratio of moisturizing ingredients and scrubbing ingredients because it does a good job at scrubbing and exfoliating your lips, but it's also very comfortable. This one did come in a set with the watermelon face milk and the watermelon seed oil. So you can buy this set if you want to try out some of the Fourth Ray Beauty skincare products. This is ColourPop's sister brand. I've actually been enjoying both of these. The watermelon seed oil is a nice lightweight oil. So if you do have oily skin and you want a facial oil that's just going to sink into your skin pretty well, not necessarily feel very heavy, this one is nice. And the watermelon face milk, it's an interesting product. It's kind of like a very lightweight moisturizing serum. So I have been enjoying these. I do want to film a video on the Fourth Ray Beauty products that I have. I have a couple and I want to try out a few more, but it is a fun little set if you are looking to try out these products. So I probably started using these products in June, and I was thinking about mentioning them in my June video, but I wanted to use them a few more times before sharing them as like a favorite or a fail. So one of my favorites this summer has been the Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof Mascara. I have the mini version, which is perfect because the mini version is $13. The full-size version of this product, I think, is $27, but you actually get a good amount in the deluxe size version. This comes with 2/3 the amount of product that the full size comes with. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't wear waterproof mascara on a daily basis. I know some people do, but I typically like to have one on hand during the summertime, and then I'm kind of done with it after the summer season. So a mini size is perfect for me because I don't want to pay full price for a high-end waterproof mascara and not completely use it up. All of that to say, this has been so nice for me during the summertime. I obviously haven't been using it on my top lashes, but I have been using it on my bottom lashes when I do want to wear mascara because it stays in place so well during the hot weather. It doesn't smudge on me. It doesn't flake. What's weird is that I don't like the regular Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, but I like the waterproof version. Now, my one fail for the video is the Urban Decay Perversion Waterproof Mascara. They did send this to me in the mail, so I decided to test it out because I really like the original Perversion mascara, but this is not the same. I don't know, I feel like when brands do a waterproof version of a like really popular mascara, sometimes it's a little bit different. That's why I think I like the Too Faced one and I don't like the original Better Than Sex mascara. But it's the same case with the Urban Decay Perversion. I love the original because it makes your lashes so thick and voluminous and dramatic. And while I do think that this is a waterproof mascara that stays in place well, it definitely doesn't give my lashes the drama that the original does. I feel like I have to layer this up over and over, and my lashes don't even come close to how they look with my original Perversion mascara. So even though it stays in place, I mean, it is a high-end mascara. So I would recommend going with like a mini version of the Too Faced Better Than Sex, or even picking up a drugstore waterproof mascara. If you guys have any recommendations, I would love to hear them. But unfortunately, this is my one fail from the month of July. Okay, guys, that is the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that July was amazing for you guys, but I hope August is even better. I'll see you guys very soon with a new video. Bye.